We are here staying connected. Miss Melissa.
Yeah.
What's happening, man? Snowed in, man.
Yeah, we are.
It's still bad out there. I see somebody came and did y'all's sidewalk.
Yeah, oh yeah, they was by earlier. The lady, she has a crew of helpers that came by and like cleaned up the
I was gonna do it for y'all, man. Literally, you know.
Yeah, you were. I saw the shovels and
Yeah, I
stuff.
really was, man. But I just couldn't get back over here in time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But how's everything going, man? How's everything going the last couple of days? Stop messing with your hair, pig.
I know,
buddy.
because I'm all like, I feel like so bloated right here, but that's from the fibroids and the swollenness, I guess, if you guys can see that. Hopefully this will be edited out. I can't believe I said that.
What do you mean? How am I edit out your stomach? That's part of you. Matter of fact, I'll back up.
Yeah, so I got a little ramp, some thighs, and I got this going on. So, and it's from that,
So-
and I refuse to get surgery.
So do the thyroids swell you up all over?
Yeah, it's right here. It's a goiter, but it's not cancerous. It's benign, I think is what they said. So I'm good to go. I've been tested and everything. And then I have the sickle cell anemia trait, which they found out when I was in the service.
Okay.
So I am a veteran. So therefore, my test stuff happens. I develop inflammation easily, and then that could lead to other stuff. So I have to be very optimistic and
Right.
have a good healthcare journey and make sure I'm taking care of myself and eating properly. I'm drinking water, taking my vitamins, taking Go water as well as Supermind,
Good
the
stuff.
oil.
Look, how let's talk about that for a minute, man. How long did you do in the military?
It was a short stint because I went and then they found out I had all these things going on, so they sent me back and I was supposed to go see a podiatrist. Unfortunately, I met Dorian's dad. I had a boyfriend, broke up with him, met Dorian's dad, and my grandfather used to visit his grandfather's cleaners.
Okay.
So our families were connected.
So what made you decide to even think about joining the military? Where that even come from?
I signed up when I was 16. I took the ASVAB test and my scores were really high. So like they came to my family and spoke to my mother and my grandfather. So I wouldn't take it back for the world. I am considered a veteran because of my honorable discharge.
Well, I appreciate your time hanging out with them.
Yeah. No, I did like.
Listen. It was supposed to be a part of your life because you probably wouldn't have found out you had the health situation.
Yeah, I did
all
4
those
weeks
issues.
there. I was about to graduate, and then my flat feet, and like I complained about it. Had I not complained about it and went through the process, I would have been good to go. But I wanted to come home. In some ways, I wasn't quite sure. When I got here, I saw the state of everybody in the city, so I just decided to come back.
Explain the flat feet situation. Everybody understand the flat feet.
Yeah, flat feet. If you consider flat feet for whatever reason, it's a medical discharge instantly. I didn't stay in long enough to get certain services, but I am working towards that right now with the VOA, going through the Veteran Commission,
Right.
and being certified as a veteran. Even though because they've changed the laws,
They
So
should
the
be
fact that-
helping you too, though.
Yeah, the fact that I went in at 16 and was accepted so young, and I had such a good record, and then from then on, I've had like a good record working in social services. I can get special credentials.
Are you eligible for? You should be eligible for Section 8.
I don't have any children, any small kids.
Well, yeah. No, you can get it
I
as a
wouldn't
single.
want
No, wait a
Section
minute.
8, though.
No, whoa. Stop. It's better than the situation you're in for one, and for two, you can get it because you are a single
But
vet.
they have certain, I can look into that, but they have certain reporting qualifications. And in the neighborhoods, like they used to be really nice because when I used to work at the welfare office, we would help people on Section 8 and you can get a voucher. The best case scenario is getting a voucher and moving it to like Fairfield County, which is where I went to school at for Fairfield Career Center for Legal Office Technology. The only problem is you need a vehicle out that way.
Right.
So if I was to do Section 8, I have to think about being around small children. I have to think about the way that some of the kids are not properly disciplined.
You talking about around you?
No,
The
just
neighbors?
living in those neighborhoods because
But
sometimes
Melissa,
the kids are
I
certain areas. They're not. The kids can be kind of
I get
like
it, I get it.
they're kids, so you can't have. I'm just older.
So does that play a part on your mental being around that type of stuff?
No, it doesn't bother me in regards
So
to
why would it
bullying.
bother
It's just
you?
the noise control. And
But-
then there's certain behaviors that they're indulging in that I don't, that I gotta be exposed to. And then the young boys coming out there catcalling and all of that. It's a lot of things, stipulations.
I
when
wouldn't
you're
worry
living
about
in
that. As
low
long as they
income.
give you your own place to have
I'd
your own closet.
rather be in senior housing if I can get that.
You ain't a
And
damn
you can
senior
get-
yet.
Well, you can get that as a veteran if you have a disability.
Can you
flat
really?
fee. Yeah, I'd
Okay.
rather live in a senior home because they're new. They're fully equipped.
I got some people that work for the VA.
Yeah,
I am going to. I'm going to talk to them.
I never had Section 8. I've
And I'm
never
going to
had
ask those questions
anything
for
like
you.
that.
You hear me?
Yeah.
I'm going to ask those questions because I know there's something out there for you. Because not only you ain't have to put a lot of years in, man. The fact that you was enlisted,
No,
you
just-
signed up, so you're eligible for a lot of things.
Yeah,
and
passing-
and you have mental issues. You understand?
I
what
don't
I'm saying?
have mental issues. That's
Okay,
the problem. in this
let's
process.
not say it like that.
Being
You have
that because
medical.
if you have mental issues, then that comes with the psychiatrist, and it comes with the diagnosis, and it comes with medication. When you have disability,
but you are dealing with
physical-
some things, though. I mean,
Well, yeah, dealing with Dorian, but it's not impeding me from going to work. It's not stopping me from living a normal, healthy, and well-adjusted life. And I just got some good news from the court, Franklin County Court,
What is
and
that?
that apartment situation that they're going to remove all that stuff off my record. They're
Good
not
stuff.
holding me liable. It was not my fault. So that's what I was facing in regards to the housing.
so you ain't got that
now.
on you now.
Yeah, I was gonna text you a picture and everything. I was like, calm down, he's busy. I was so excited. I was pumped. I put the videos out. When I got this letter, this is going to free my record from when Dorian lived with me with his mental health issues, tearing up, breaking up stuff, and then the neighbors and all their shenanigans and all that. So I'm going to be finally freed from that. So when they
So
do
you
a
ain't
Google
liable no
search,
more.
I can go, yeah, it's not my fault. So I had to wait for the courts for that. So now I can go forth and get an apartment. Because for me, this is transitional, meaning I'm here. I don't have mental health. That's the problem. When you're in a situation and you're around people, a lot of times when you're homeless, they consider instant mental health. It's instability from being a mother all this time, being a black woman, being college educated, being harassed at jobs, being harassed in my apartment complex.
Well, keep in mind, and you lost a lot. You lost everything, and you found your son. I don't want to open that wound back up, but I do want you to stop right there for a second because I want you to realize that when it's time to get an apartment, I want you to fight as much as you can, not worried about.
Let me just
But
make
wait a
this-
minute. I want you to not worry about those distractions in regards to your neighbors because I want to put you want to get yourself in a position.
Well, the thing is, the neighbor was like, this sounds weird, but he was sexually harassing me. He was really into me. And then when I was working, he would hang out the door and be like,
But that ain't what
like
you
Miss
just told me.
Parker,
You
hey,
told
good
me
morning.
you told me noise pollution and kids. See,
Well, when you're dealing with Section 8, yeah, people that are mothers that go to work every day, they even complain about. That's why you see a lot of fights and a lot of
okay,
bickering.
I got
in
what
those
you're saying.
neighborhoods.
You stuck on a Section 8 conversation.
No. Just anywhere with small children. I don't want to. It doesn't have to be Section
You
8.
gonna
It
have
could be-
kids everywhere, even if you get a CPO housing, and that's what the VA will do for
Well,
you.
older children, I would prefer high school and up like college, but when they're
But you
small
don't
like
get to
that,
pick
because
that.
they're well, the thing is they're children, so I can't come in as the old lady, get off my lawn type neighbor with kids. They deserve that space. They
Sarah,
deserve that right
the way
to be
you talking,
loud.
you will come
Because when
like
we
that.
were younger, we didn't have restrictions on our playtime and our fun. I was back and forth in the Bahamas here. I was in Bexley. I had a good time. We didn't have any control, noise control, things like that. But when you're living in those kind of areas, you have to, their kids, they're going to ride their bikes, they're going to play. The neighbors, they're going to have barbecues and cookouts. They're going to make noise and play music and dance in the streets. That's their right. Me, as an older person, almost 50, I'm 45, I want to live in a neighborhood that's families are older families with older children.
Okay.
The kids can drive. They're older. They're more mature.
And I get that. Give me a second, okay?
Yeah.
I get that because you can be just as winded as I can. Give me a second. I know what you want, but due to your situation and circumstances and your resources, I'm not saying you have to take anything, but you may not get the neighborhood you're looking for.
well, that's
But-
why you go to God.
But
and
wait a
pray.
minute, that's right. But wait a minute, it's also a stepping stone. You understand what I'm saying? If they move you in Colonial Village after they done remodeled them, no matter who they move in next door,
That's a flood area. I wouldn't move out there because it's considered a flood area.
okay. But I'm trying to make a point to you.
Okay.
Okay, it ain't even raining right now. We got all this snow. I'm talking about your neighbors. Because even they put you in the suburbs in a nice house, your neighbors still.
I had no problems. When I was in Reynoldsburg by myself, when Doreen was small, when I lived in Canal, Winchester, when Doreen was small, I didn't have no problems.
You're going to fight. You're going to fight what I'm trying to tell you, ain't you? You ain't
No,
going to let me tell
I'm
you.
just saying I was introduced to a lot of stuff dealing with him, so I had to downgrade my living situation. When I'm by myself,
Okay.
even when I stayed in a neighborhood full of kids when he was younger, we didn't have no problems. The kids will play.
So would you
It was
rather deal with the
quiet.
kids or continue to
I
deal
love
or
kids.
or continue to deal with the shit you're dealing with
I
now?
love kids, and I wouldn't mind working with children in some
But would you
kind of
rather deal with that or
capacity.
continue dealing with you dealing with now?
The
type.
thing is noise control. When you think about that, like that's
Well-
where it gets kind of sketchy because noise control, and
But
this
you-
can get loud too. They're slamming doors. You know, people turning up TV all loud and stuff. To me, it's because I'm deaf in my right
Can you
ear.
lay something down and it'll still be there?
Huh?
Can you lay something down and it'll still be there tomorrow?
If it's food, child's gonna be gone, and I can cook too. So
Okay. So you don't deal with that in your own apartment.
I know when I live by myself, it's the difference. The
How
thing
about if you lay your jacket down on the couch? Will it be okay?
that better not be touched. The food is the problem. They
But
take.
will you lay it down on the couch?
No, I keep a hold of myself. I'm funny wherever
Exactly.
I go. I keep a hold of
Having
everything.
your
That's
own
just me.
place kills all those problems.
Yeah.
And no matter where they give you a kid at this point, that kid be your key. I think
Yeah.
you should take it until you get to where you want to be.
I'll be
As
praying
far as
about
noise
it.
pollution, I think you should buy you some earmuffs, some headphones, and turn your damn music up and not worry about it. Make some noise yourself.
Well, I like
Live a little
quiet.
bit.
I like quiet environments so I can meditate.
How the hell you like quiet as much as
and
you talk?
focus and kumbaya. I talk.
You
on
can't even.
the
Let me
phone.
see how many batteries you got in the back of you. You ain't got no batteries in the back of
Oh,
you. You
everybody's
can't. You
around.
can't even take the batteries out of you. You can turn back around with all that talking about you like quiet stuff.
I do. I prefer quietness. That's just me though, because I'm like a peace of mind, and then I'm trying to work on a book and work on a podcast. So I need a quiet environment
What's
for
your-
work
what's your,
and work remotely.
Let me hear you whisper. Nigga, that ain't no words.
Whispering is on
You
a whole
can't
new
whisper.
level.
You
and then
can't.
I have all these small things that just start to pile up on me in this age. I'm like, now I know what it means to be 40. It's weird, but
That's cool.
I'm there.
Melissa, I'll never give you a hard time, but I'm always big bro, big bro with you. You know that. I like that green though. You got the Crocs to match it and
Yeah, I'm
everything.
trying, guys.
Let's
I
see.
need some more clothes, some more pajamas, and different things. You know, just to highlight, so I can have something to come on and film.
You still got the stuff I gave you. You still wear that stuff?
I have some of it's a little thin for like spring.
No,
and
I'm
then-
not talking about
yeah.
wearing out. I'm talking about you can still lounge around. and
No,
all that.
it's stuff to wear to work. Like when I get
Yeah.
my little
Yeah,
whatever
okay,
it is,
okay.
office little
How
job.
everything fit? Find stuff.
What you say?
What fits you? How's everything fit?
And, oh, I got my size. This a large or extra large. Y'all got hips and thighs. I got a little bust, but I have my little belly. I have my stomach. But yeah, I'm pretty shapely. I used to have a doll back in the day when I was.
Why you always turn around and then you be so stiff, dude?
I don't know. It's weird because I'm trying to stay in the film. Like I don't know why I'm trying to like stay.
I don't
You know.
get it. You be throwing me with that. You got the little fly thing
I know
going,
I
man.
need to move around more.
You be so
stuff.
stiff with it, man.
I know.
It's like you're trying too hard, and you don't have to because people see you.
I
And
guess
as long as you part of staying connected, and we stay consistent on this journey, people will see you regardless. You ain't got to ask them to come
I
see you.
love this. I love being on camera. I want to be an actress, guys. I used to tag Tyler Perry and all these people on my Instagram posts. I want to be an actress. I was in a drama club at Eastmore. I have a film of that. It's on the is it a DVD or CD?
Well, you know what? That's something that you can work on. Right now,
It's on a CD.
this is straight reality, and you do pretty good, man. You do pretty good because I appreciate your truth and your honesty, and but I do want you to never say again that you don't have mental issues. We got to own that. Seriously, we got to own it because it's our 50% of showing up. You follow what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that's your step towards being better. You've been through a lot. We can't excuse it.
I just think
Give me a minute. There you go. You be winded. We can't excuse what we've been through. And we also can't change the challenges that's put on us behind what we've been through. And sometimes your thought process sends you to the left. You change subjects quick, etc., etc. I'm not here to pick you apart. I got your back.
Yeah.
So as long as we stay consistent, I got you. But don't deny what you're dealing with and how you're going to get through it.
This is probably why I have a problem with the mental health thing, because there was such a hustle in that regards for people to maintain SSI checks. So I've seen a lot of people hustling the system.
Yeah, but that ain't what you're doing. What you're doing is
no.
what you got going on is authentic and it's documented.
But it's hard to
don't
get
even
help.
entertain that BS, man. That's people out there scamming and doing the wrong thing.
Yeah.
We doing the right thing and we living right.
Yeah.
You hear me?
But I think had I never moved in with that guy, if I would have kept my apartment and would have like fought against those particular neighbors, I would not be over here. I would still probably be working at Target. I had got promoted. I had got a raise. They had promoted me. And around that time, there was some things going on with him and just taking it, going to work, not saying nothing, working every day. And I was around some beautiful young people. I love my coworkers, my bosses. Like, when I first got there, it was kind of weird.
I hear you. Melissa. I ain't gonna cut you off, but right now you ready to start rambling. So what I'm gonna do when this weather break, when the weather break,
I'm gonna give them a shout out.
Listen, you ain't got, man. Listen, they ain't shouting you out right now.
Good.
But when this weather break, I'm gonna come get you, and I got a couple of agencies I want to take you to. We're gonna get you back in this work field.
Yeah,
you hear what I'm saying?
We can do that, and we can do that.
As long as you continue, slow down, girl.
I'm excited for you.
You're right, but you be on fire when we be talking, man.
I'm an Aries.
But you can't do that. Is that what you do in the interview? You cannot do that. You gotta calm down, love. That's why we're doing this process to work.
I guess that's my mental health, y'all.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm not knocking you for it. I'm supporting you for it regardless. I got your back. You know what I mean? But you continue to take care of your mental. You continue to take care of yourself. I don't want to see your fingers looking like they looked that day. Oh my God!
I need to go to my store.
And we ain't worried about the toes yet. I'm gonna take you to the store.
Oh no, these feet need to get done. I'm not even trying to even.
I'm gonna pull that thing out again.
These feet look hideous. That's
Yeah,
for somebody free.
I would move them fast too if I was you, looking like Chipper. But listen to me. I'm gonna take you to that storage. We're gonna go Friday. Okay, we're gonna get that stuff up out of there. We're gonna alleviate that bill. Yeah. I want you to make sure you got space somewhere in the basement or wherever you want to put that stuff at. But we also got to get some plastic because you want to wrap that stuff up. Yeah. So nothing gets in it. All right. I appreciate you again today.
Thank you.
It's cold. I got a few other people to check in, man, on. You know what I mean? Hopefully knock out some sidewalks. But I'll tell you what, we're going to do this again. I'll see you if nothing else by the end of the week. Y'all see what's happening. It's my girl, Melissa. We out here staying connected. Let's go.